Hey, this is Mr. Jarvis with homework help for October 25th. And they're asking you to shade in 3/4 of this. So you can just count here as 4 groups would make a whole. So here's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups. So to shade in 3/4 of those, I'm going to shade in all of these. 2, 3. So 3 of the 4 are shaded in 3/4. So I think most of us pretty much have all this, but the next one here is 2/6. Now, there's a couple ways you could go about it. You could say, well, there are 6 groups. So you could say altogether we have 12. So we, 2 groups, but really 2/6 is really, I see 3 here. So I could just color in 1/3 here. I'm trying to think of a better way to explain it. So 2/6 is equal to what? Oh, something over 3, because there's 3 groups. So if I divide 6 by 2, I get 3. If I divide 2 by 2, I get 1/3. So that's it. And if I divide it as 6, group of 2 would be 1/6. So 2 groups of 2 would be 2/6. Okay. I don't know if that helps too much. 0/3. I love this problem. 0/3. So 3 pieces make a whole. I have none of them, plus 2/8. Well, 0/3 is really 0. You don't have any pieces. So the answer is going to be 2/8. But if you went ahead and found a common denominator, it might be 24. So you're going to write 0/3 as something over 24. Would I multiply the 3 by to get 24? 8 here. So I have 0/24 plus, what do I multiply the 8 by to get 24? 3. So that's 6/24. Oops. Essentially, I'm doing a lot of work, and I'm going to get the same answer, 6/24. And if I divide the numerator by 3, I get 2. If I divide the denominator by 3, I get 8. I get the same. So basically, 0 plus a number is that same number. So I did all that work for nothing. It's 2/8, or that could be 1/4. All right, 1/6 plus 1/3. Not 2/9. You got to find the common denominator. So it's really 1/6. Both the denominators, the 6 is divisible by 3. So the common denominator is going to be 6. So I'm going to write 1/3 as something over 6. So what did I multiply the 3 by to get 6? 2. So I multiply the numerator by 2 as well. I get 2/6. And 1/6 plus 2/6 is 3/6. Then can I simplify that if you want to? Both these numbers can be divided by 3. 3 is half of 6, so I already know it's half. But another way is to divide it by 1. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2, or half. Or you just know that 3 is 6. 3 is half of 6, so it's half. So the homework's not all too hard. So this one's asking me to estimate and show the work. So they bought 2.5 pounds of peaches. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about peaches. 7/8 is almost 1. So 2.5, almost 1, a little bit less than 1 would be 3.5. So I have 4 and a 4th. So maybe 4. My estimate would be 4 and a 5th. I don't know. Does that make sense? Well, let's work it out. We have 2.5 plus 7/8 plus 1/4. Let's think about common denominator first. Is there easy one we can find between the denominator of 2, 8, and 4? 8 is divisible by both 2 and 4, so it's going to be 8. So I'm going to rewrite these as something over 8. 2.5, instead of a half, it's something over 8. I multiplied the 2 by 4, so I multiply the denominator by 4. I go 4/8. So 2 and 4/8, same as 2.5, plus 1. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 eighths plus 7 eighths. Okay. So we have 13 eighths. 2 plus 1 is 3 and 13 eighths. Is that right? Let me check. Yes, that's right. Now, 13 eighths is more than 1, so it's not going to be 13 eighths. 3 and 13 eighths. It's going to be 8 can go into 3 one time, right? So it's going to be 4. And if it goes in one time, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll have 5 left over, 5 eighths. Okay. How's that? So a little homework help. Hopefully that kind of helped you out. I don't think this is particularly hard. Oh, how did I do? 4 and 5. Not so great, huh? I had 4 and something. It was closer to 5 than 4. So don't know where I went wrong there. So, but I'm kind of in the ballpark. You could probably get closer. Hopefully, maybe you got closer than I did.